Hello and good evening everyone. How are you doing? Hello and good evening kay KG. Ayan ang aga. Kamusta? We are doing Clorinde's story quest tonight. Balita ko maganda daw. So, I'm very much looking forward to that. But before that, let me show you my final Clorinde build. So, she is sporting the 4-piece Gladiators Finale. Ayan, her talents are 888. I'll probably like make it 999 or something. Wait, who else has the same pose as her? Hand on the hips. Tall girl. No. Hindi din. May same pose ba sa kanya? Oh, okay. Kuching has hand on the hips pose. But anyway, I have her on the Finale of the Deep, the craftable fontaine weapon. R5. I had enough billets, so na R5 ko siya kaagad. And then, 4-piece gladiators, C0. Tapos, her crit ratio is 53,196. Pero, if I do the skill and get her passive,
into the shadows.
And get the passives, her attack becomes 2,700. And then her crit ratio becomes 73,196. Okay, so, not bad, right? Not bad. Pwede ba magpa-review? Sure, you can just claim the correct, ay, wait, active ba yung duster points natin? Active naman siya. Asa na yun? Hindi pala. Nakapause yung redemptions. Ayan, character review. Ayan. Hindi na siya nakapause. So, just use the tawag dyan. Just use the points and then, Clorinde. Okay. Ay, wait. Where's your... Ay. Friends naman na tayo, diba? Let me see the... Saan kayo dito? Okay. Eto, si KG. Okay. Siya lang pala. Okay. 1-2 attack. Finale of the Deep. Kasi level 50 pa lang. Okay. Gets. So, pa-level mo lang yan. And then if you can R5 it, I think, much better. Gladiators. And then, 366. So, pwede pang ma-improve naman. No worries. Let's check the artifacts. Pwede yung aggravate. Yung EM, pwede sa aggravate teams. So, that's okay. Sana sa crit rate mag-high roll. Para masaya. Oh, but this one is nice. With the 14 crit rate. Okay. Sayang yung def, but okay lang. Tingnan natin kung Uy, ito maganda din. Ang taas ng crit rate mo with some energy recharge as well. Tapos level 16 pa lang siya, so may itataas pa. Just pray for good rolls. Hello and good evening kay Mesha. Kumusta? Bakit puro level 16 pa lang yung mga artifacts mo? I wonder. Okay, the attack is not wasted. Kasi yung cap naman ng bonus niya is around 3,000 attack. So, kung hindi pa naman sumasobra sa 3,000 yung attack mo, okay lang. Pero sana sa crit damage mag-roll. And then, your circlet is crit damage with crit rate and EM. Okay lang yung EM kasi Kung ginagamit mo siya sa aggravating. Yung def para sa botones, that's true. Kapag nabawasan ng def yung botones niya, baka masira yung blouse niya. Okay. But to be fair, 118 lang yung def substats mo. That's pretty low compared to other ano. Pero, sana makakuha ka na ng enough resources to level up your pieces para 50, 141. Not bad. Tataas na magiging 70 pa to eh. Dahil dun sa passive niya, 'di ba? Tapos yung crit damage, pwede pang tumaas kasi eto di mo pa nale-level. Ay, crit rate pala yan. Ito, pwede pang tumaas yung crit damage. Ito din, pwede pang tumaas yung crit damage. So, the ratio is pretty... The crit ratio is pretty good. Tapos, meron ka na healthy amount of attack naman yan. Especially when you trigger yung passive ni Finale of the Deep, diba? Ayan, o. Attack will be gained based on 2.4... 100 maximum of 150 attack will be gained based on 2.4 of total amount of Band of Light. Teka lang. Pag R5 ba, ano siya? Maximum of 300 attack. Ayun. So, kung kaya mong i-R5 yung Finale of the Deep mo, why not, diba? Marami akong resources, di ko lang nila. Ay, bakit naman? Ito meron ako malaking sugal dito. Ito eh. Buti sa crit damage nag-roll karamihan. Ayun. Ay, tapos may papakita pala ako sa inyo, nakakainis lang. Nagpa-farm ako kanina sa ano, 'di ba? Doon sa domain. Anong pangalan nun? Sa Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy domain. Pero tingnan niyo yung nakuha ko. Ano ba? Maling set. Dapat dun sa kabila. Nakakaloka. Asa na yung ganito ko sa Whimsy? Bakit ganyan? Opo. Tapos, meron din ako nakuha na flower. Ay, hindi ko pa nalalak. Double crit line din siya. Nakakainis, diba? Sana yung ganito ko sa Whimsy set. Give it to me. Anyway. Ituloy na natin ang... ay, ano to? Talk to Soothing. Okay, fine. Tapusin na natin yan. Uy, speaking of tapusin. Ilang days pa to? 5 days pa pala siya.
Because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
Okay, ano yung masasabi mo, Soothing? Hindi pa nga ako natatapos eh. Patigil ako na agad. Wait lang. Nag-prepare siya ng battle manual. Bibigyan niya na yung souvenir. Okay. Of course, if you haven't had enough, you're welcome to come back and keep playing. On behalf of the Millilith, alright. I'll be delighted to help. Okay. If an Abyss Mage had to fight it out against a Snowboard, who would win? Wala pang makuhang circlet. Ow. The true end game of Genshin Impact. Ang pagpa-farm ng artifacts. Anyways, let's start Clorinde's story quest. Wait, rapier. Ano ba yung rapier? As in rapier? Yun ba yun? The sword. Accept quest. Judgment Day. On the streets of the Court of Fontaine, a pair of familiar faces seem to need your help. Ooh. Okay. Who needs our help? Ay.
Loaded.
Ay, bakit ako nag-skill? Ang astig niya talaga. Anyway.
Huh?
Wala pa y-
Do you also see Navia and Clorinde?
Ay, sorry, Navia and Clorinde.
They look like they might have run into some kind of trouble. Let's go check out what's going on.
Ooh. Wait lang, yung ano ko. Immersion team ko. Palitan natin. Mamaya ka na muna, ano.
Just what will we come across this time?
Mamaya ka na, Clorinde. Si Traveler muna. Oh,
Still no dice?
Not at all. And I've asked pretty much everyone in the court of Fontaine already.
oh.
Lynette's ears drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out and about for days on end. And Fremine, he hid himself under his helmet as soon as he realized there'd be people around that he didn't know.
What? What are they?
What about Chiori and Charlotte? I feel like both of them would be more than up to it.
I've asked them already, but they're both pretty busy right now. I just gave the members of the Spina a few days off, too, so I don't want to bother them either.
This is getting pretty difficult.
Navia, Clorinde, what's up?
What is getting pretty difficult?
Oh my. Well, if it isn't my dear partners. How are you all doing?
Huh. Navia?
Huh? Oh, you mean...
Yep, this is our chance.
What are you going to
You
do?
need our help with something?
Oh, precisely. My dear partners, we've got a huge problem right now that only you can solve.
Whoa, for real?
Absolutely. We've already exhausted all our other options.
What kind of problem?
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
What is that?
Marechaussee, what now?
It's a new game script by the Tabletop Troupe, a local roleplay adventure club.
Tabletop Troupe. Are we going to play D&D?
Ever heard of the Tabletop Troupe? They put out games that allow you to participate in a story and roleplay characters with your friends.
Oh,
I've loved their
D&D.
stuff ever since I was a kid.
That sounds super interesting.
Clorinde and I are both veteran members of the club. Recently, someone came up with a new script and was looking for people to help playtest it for them.
That's so cool, though. Clorinde and Navia being interested in tabletop RPGs.
And when they asked,
Nice.
of course I couldn't refuse. I mean, come on, a brand new script? Nobody has ever played it before.
Dungeons and Dragons. It's basically tabletop RPG.
Generally speaking, scripts at that level of development have a lot of issues, but I think this one is pretty solid. The author obviously put a lot of work into the story, and the world building is also quite credible.
Whoa. I know I was the one that handed you the script, but some of us haven't read it yet. No spoilers, please.
Anyway, the script calls for a team of 4. Ah, yes. We're missing one final player right now.
You were right, that is a big problem.
So, you're saying you'll help us out? I knew I could count on you, partner.
Paimon and the Traveler are kind of a package deal.
Hmm.
Is that okay?
That's not a problem. I'll adjust the pace based on the actual number of players and ensure that everyone
Oh,
has a good
sinong
time.
DM? Si Clorinde?
Well, Traveler, what do you think? Wanna play? Paimon will follow your lead.
Count me in for a great script.
Well, that solves our problem. You have our thanks.
Ang cool lang na yun yung hobby niya, no?
I'll go grab the script manager from the club right away.
She's a geek.
The script manager? Didn't you just say that you gave Clorinde the script?
The club introduced a completely new kind of gameplay for the script.
Oh.
In this iteration, the Game Master's version of the script is incomplete. The script manager provides the next part of the script only after players have completed the current list of objectives.
Oh,
On top
okay.
of that, in order to increase player immersion, the club has created some of the story's sets and scenes in real life. We'll only know where we should go once the script manager reveals the starting location.
Oh, Clorinde sounds really excited to play. Okay.
Wow, you're right. Whoever wrote this script really did put in a lot of work.
And it's got a real healthy amount of suspense, right? I mean, even the GM doesn't know how the story will end.
I look forward to experiencing it with you all.
Why don't you go meet up with the others first? They should all be waiting at Chioria Boutique. I'll come over with the script manager as soon as I find them.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Remember to always watch where you're going, and don't rush.
You say that like I'm 6 years old or something. Let me think. What kind of character should I play this
You
time?
can be a bard, I guess.
I just hope you'll pick up some useful skills
Or a
this time.
paladin.
Oh, and stop trying to persuade every animal you come across.
Silent Night. The quest title sounds so serious, pero maglalaro lang pala siya. Well, maglalaro lang tayo ng ano. Oh, maybe the story of the D&D session itself is serious, right? Okay. Hold on. So let's meet up with the others.
Scatter!
Oh, we're going inside? Oh no, sa gilid lang pala. Who's here? Oh, it's Farina! And Linny! Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you're back! Huh? And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you too!
What a pleasant surprise. I assume you'll be joining us for the game then?
Linny, Farina! Paimon didn't know you were playing too. Are you also members of the tabletop troupe?
Hey, you two.
I'm more of a casual member, if anything. I haven't taken part in many formal club activities. Lynette, Fremine, and I play something similar at the Hotel Bouffe Tété sometimes, but I'm usually the GM.
Oh, okay. So this is the
Still,
first time
I'm
he's
sure
going
it'll
to be the
fun being
player.
a player for the first time. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm not a member of the club at all. Clorinde simply woke me up first thing this morning, said there was a good script worth experiencing, and asked if I wanted in.
If you're interested, I can give you a referral. That should give you a 40% discount on membership fees.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first, especially when it comes to the quality of the script. If it's sufficiently fun, then I'll join.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you participate in a lot of tabletop troupe activities, Clorinde?
You could say that. She's actually one of the few
Senior
senior game
GM,
masters of the troupe.
what? Okay.
Ah, right. I knew about that even when she was still my subordinate.
Thanks for the lurk, Meshach.
Oh, it's nothing. Really, just a small hobby of mine.
Wow. Paimon's so used to seeing you be all upstanding and intimidating as the champion duelist. It's kind of hard to imagine you role-playing with a bunch of friends.
So if you have a problem with any of the rules, you have to submit a duel request to you.
Surely you jest. I would never intentionally make things difficult for my players. I maintain a clear boundary between my professional and personal lives. The me you see at court represents the law and order of Fontaine. I put all personal feelings to the side and grant a fair duel to all who seek to defend their honor. But in my personal life, I'm just an ordinary person. Someone who feels anger and sadness, just like everyone else.
Oh.
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry. I've seen you get angry, sure, but now I'm wondering whether you were actually mad or if it just looked that way from the outside.
I was probably in work mode during those times.
Is that so? Well, in any case, I just feel like even in your personal life, you don't get emotional very often.
So you want to see me cry? That might be a little difficult. A show of anger, though, that might be something I could accomplish.
No, that's not what I meant.
Okay. So who are we with? Oh, no, we're waiting for Navia, right? Okay.
Ah, I'm back! Here, allow me to introduce you to the script manager, Mr. Florian.
Hello,
Pleasure
Florian.
to meet you all.
Wait, are you a champion duelist too, Mr. Florian?
Oh, no. This is just the costume provided by the club.
Oh.
I occasionally play a few of the roles in my scripts.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a more immersive experience. Anyway,
Aw, okay.
allow me to give you a brief introduction of the script.
Okay.
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marashose Hunters. You all will play the role of
Ooh.
hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Okay.
Paimon's not super familiar with the history of the Marashose Hunters. Is that a problem?
Oh, no problem at all. I can give you
Okay.
a brief rundown. So, basically, Marashose Hunters were people who dedicate themselves to hunting monsters and protecting the city by using a special swordsmanship technique passed down over generations. Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty, as well as the first hunter, Cassiodor.
Oh, Cassiodor!
But I'll leave the finer details for you to seek out and discover later.
Mm-hmm. And I'll provide additional commentary as the story progresses.
In that case, brave hunters, are you ready to set out on an unknown adventure?
Yes!
Whoa, just one sentence and it's like
Ang
we're in the
intense
story
ba?
already?
Aha, I see many a determined gaze before me. Very well, head over to this location and begin your heroic journey.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes? Ooh, sounds pretty innovative. What does the message in the envelope say?
It's the exact location of the scene, as well as the formal permission to use the venue. Huh, seems like they have everything prepared. Please check all your belongings, everyone, and make sure you haven't forgotten anything. Once you're ready, please follow me to the designated location.
I thought Cassiodor was just... Hindi man just, okay. I thought Cassiodor was the parang most loyal servant and warrior. Na-mention ba dun sa World Quest na Marashose Hunter siya? I can't remember. All I can remember is that yun nga, loyal warrior and servant siya ni King Remus. Baka nakalimutan ko lang na na-mention na Marashose Hunter
good.
siya.
Hunter Squad, move out!
Hey, where are we going? Head to the game venue. Saan ba to? Ba? Mukhang malayo. Ah, ooh. Why here? Okay. Oh, seaside venue. Wait lang, may kalaban.
Hey!
Mamaya, awayin pa tayo habang nagte-tabletop gaming tayo. Oh, isa pa to.
I see everything!
Eh, di hindi na unicorn yun, anak ko. Wala siya.
Propagate! Yeah!
Rise!
Okay. Wait, where are we going? Okay. Oh, there! Wow, taray, may setup na.
Whoa, they really have thought of everything. Even the Fatometer is here and ready to go for us.
The Fatometer. What's that?
It's a card that's used to determine action success or failure. We'll need to use
Oh,
it when we try to use
ito yung
certain
mga roll
skills.
for ano, yung kung critical, tawag doon? kung low roll o high roll, kung ano, effective yung move mo or what.
And what about all the dessert and tea? Is that for us as well?
That's what the message said.
Oh,
Yay!
really? That's so nice. It feels just like a tea party with friends.
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all over them.
I think you might be more of a snack hunter than a Marashose hunter, Paimon.
Snack Hunter Paimon reported for duty. If there are delicious snacks to be found, Paimon will track down every last one.
The desserts are great. But I'm still looking forward to the story more than anything.
Okay.
Very fair. Then, let us begin.
Okay, let's go. Ooh, wait. How will they
First,
approach
please
this?
pick up the blank character cards in front of you and write down your name and profession.
Ooh.
You can find an abbreviated version of the rules printed on the back of your
Para
character
ano
card.
talaga? They're
If you have
taking
any
us
questions,
through
feel free to ask
ano.
me.
They're taking us through the motions of starting a basic D&D campaign. Galing.
In this story, everyone is a Marashose hunter. To reflect this, the club has prepared a small badge for everyone.
Okay, so there's the badge.
Ooh, nice.
Ang cute! It's a hat with a feather.
As hunters, you have proficiency in swordsmanship and fighting by default, so there's no need to allocate any additional skill points to those areas.
Okay.
Swordsmanship. So there's a fighting part to all of this? Paimon's not sure she can do all that on her own.
Why don't you share a character card then? The traveler will be the Marashose hunter, and you can be her little floating assistant.
Okay.
Kinda like in real life.
So, for the name, do I fill it out with the name of my character?
Yes.
It can be any name you like.
You can use your real name too if you want. I do that whenever I get too lazy to think of a new name.
Oh, so it would be like experiencing a different life, but still as yourself. That's not a bad idea.
In that case, I think I'll continue to use the name Linny then.
Okay.
Next up is the skill sheet. You have a limited amount of skill points that you can use to learn a number of skills.
Taasan natin sa
The more
ano.
points you invest in a particular
Sa agility
skill,
for
the
more
easier it will be to
crits.
pass associated checks.
I'll take persuasion and investigation. Those are must-haves when it comes to missions like these.
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful for gathering intelligence. Good idea, Navia. Just as expected of a veteran player.
So, should we also take those skills then?
Not necessarily. Since we're working together as a team, we could leave the negotiations to Navia and
Okay.
use our skill points to pick up other useful skills. For example,
Stealth
I think
and
I'll
sleight
take
of
stealth
hand.
and sleight of hand. That will give us more options if we run into any situations we can't negotiate our way out of.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't thinking about it like that. I suppose it's not so different from an acting troupe. Everyone has their own role to play. Let me see. I'll take arts and performance. I'm not quite sure what use they'll be, but I'm not as knowledgeable about the other skills, and I am not too confident I'd be able to roleplay them well.
Well, that leaves us. What do you want to learn, Traveler?
Learn medicine
Ooh, so you want to help people when they're injured. That's nice of you.
and learn insight.
Oh, something that'll help you get a read on other people's thoughts. Sounds useful. So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these two skills?
Oh, will that affect the outcome of the story? Oh no. Anyway, yes, okay, I'm the healer.
Let's see. Oh, looks like you each have enough points to choose one final skill.
You've all picked such classic skills. It's fine to go a little bit out of the box, you know.
Why do I get the feeling she's getting ready to cause trouble?
For example, this one here. Summon. Doesn't it sound super mysterious and cool?
Oh, I saw that one just now as well. The description says this skill can be used under certain
Meron ka na nun
circumstances
for Rina
to
eh.
summon characters or creatures that fit the script's world-building rules.
Summon mo si Crabaletta, right?
The script's world-building rules, huh? But how are we supposed to know what a Marashose hunter can summon?
Oh, that's not for us to worry about, my friend. Just learn the skills that interest you, and the GM will take care of the rest.
Alright, you've convinced Paimon. Let's learn summon then. Paimon can't wait to see what kind of thing shows up.
Well, now that everyone's more or less finished creating their characters,
Napahamak pa
we can
tuloy si
begin.
Clorinde.
Since 2 of our players are doing this for the first time though, let me ask, would you like to play on easy mode or authentic mode?
What's the difference between the two?
Well, in role-playing games, the story sometimes changes based on the decisions of the players and the results of the Fatometer.
Okay.
For example, if you fail a check, that means you cannot use the target skill in that scenario. A critical failure may even result in further negative consequences. If you choose to play in authentic mode, every time you elect to use a skill, you'll need to use the Fatometer to see whether you succeed or fail, and face any consequences that may follow. If you
Ooh.
choose easy mode instead, every check will be successful by default, and you won't have to worry about luck playing a factor.
Let's play the authentic mode. Let's go. The random checks triggered by Fatometer. Okay. Players role-playing and the scene can sometimes affect. Okay. Current check bonuses in easy mode.
Given that I'd like to focus on the story, I suppose I should pick easy mode. I'd
No!
feel bad if I brought the team down by failing my checks.
Doon tayo sa authentic, Farina.
Oh, come on. Don't worry about that. RNG is
RNG.
the lifeblood of
Oh
role-playing
my God.
games. I'm going with authentic mode for sure.
RNG is the lifeblood of gacha gaming.
Never knowing what you might have to overcome. Ugh, doesn't that sound exciting?
I'd rather be mentally prepared for what might happen.
All right, then I'll mark down Farina for easy mode. All her checks will be successful by default. As usual, Navia and Linny will play on authentic mode.
What about you, dear partner? How would you like to play?
Authentic
Are
mode,
you
let's
sure?
go. Yes, I'm sure.
Trust me, you'll see the beauty of RNG.
Wow, I'm so confident
Honestly,
about my RNG.
I don't think Clorinde would make things too difficult for us no matter what the Fatometer says. Isn't that right, Clorinde?
No promises.
That wasn't super reassuring.
Well, anyway, enough talk. Let's
Okay.
get started. I want to experience at least a good chunk of the story today.
Speaking of the story, why is the beginning scene on a beach?
Well, that's because a long time ago,
Oh my
back when human
gosh!
civilization was still in its infancy, powerful demons and
Oh,
evil
this is so
sorcerers ruled
cute.
over the land.
The art!
They created a host of monsters and sent them to slaughter all humans in existence.
This is cool! Oh my gosh! Played by Clorinde. Oh, ang ganda! Oh my god.
Soon, a group of human rebels banded together. With their swords raised, they swore to brave the darkness, and in doing so, subdue each and every monster that sought their destruction. They became known as the Marashosei Hunters.
I really like this art style na ginagamit nila from in some of their content. Yung mga web event, ganyan. Yung mga in-game events na ganito yung art style. Ang ganda nito. This is one of my favorites from them. Ang ganda! Ooh! Oh, these are our tokens. Is this the GM token? Okay. This is Clorinde. This is so nice! It's loading. It's loading. Ayun. Okay. Ooh.
Sometime later, as a member of the Marashosei Hunters, you receive a commission. Following the address provided on the message, you take a boat and arrive at this strange city. As you inhale,
This
you
is
can
mod
taste
stat!
the slightly salty air of the docks as you begin to survey your surroundings. There aren't many people in the vicinity, but you do take note of a few others who, like you, seem to be sizing up this place.
Why are we in Mondstadt?
Your eyes meet, and you realize these people are fellow Marechaussee hunters, likely led to this location after receiving the same commission as you.
You're all Marechaussee hunters too,
Ah,
right?
look at
Allow
her!
me to introduce myself. The name's Navia, monster hunter by trade and helpful neighborhood businesswoman on the side.
Oh, look at her costume. It's so nice.
What say you to traveling together? We can help each other out on the road.
Okay, count me in.
Oh, look at him! Oh, look, the Marechaussee, ano, the goblet, diba? And then the circlet is here. Oh,
My name is Linny. I've been wandering since I was little and picked up a few less than legal tricks along the way. I was adopted by a Marechaussee hunter and later chose to follow in his footsteps.
Is this where you introduce your character to everyone? It sounds
oh no.
like they've done this
Farina
dozens
is
of
nervous.
times.
You can do this.
My name is Farina, and, I grew up in a noble family. I always had a
Ang
strong
cute
interest in
ng ano, ng
performance
costume
and
niya.
the arts. Even though I'm a Marechaussee hunter, what I really want is to be a performing artiste.
You could be a bard.
Hey, that's really cool. You can do it, Farina. That's exactly how it's done.
Paimon is Paimon, a good friend.
Oh, look, pati si
companion to
Paimon
this
may
Marechaussee hunter
costume.
right here.
Marechaussee Hunter's good friend. Ow.
I've been studying medicine ever since I was a child. I want to do my part to
We're
eradicate
talking!
these monsters and use what I've learned to heal others.
We're speaking.
Oh, welcome. When we face the monsters, I'll make sure to charge in front to give everyone some cover. You can take care of the healing at the back.
Traveler has speaking lines. Rejoice.
You open your envelopes at the same
Okay,
time.
open envelope.
The message reads, "To the honorable and trustworthy Marechaussee hunters,
Our kingdom is
our
facing
kingdom
a
is currently
crisis.
facing a grave crisis. The lands outside the capital have been overtaken by monsters, and our people are being led astray by forces of wickedness.
Nasaan na
We
si Dark
beseech
Knight
you.
Hero?
Please help us resolve this crisis and return peace and stability to our home."
Huh. The layout of this city looks super familiar.
Yes.
Kinda reminds Paimon of Mondstadt.
The scriptwriter must have used a real-world city as a reference when coming up with the map.
As experienced hunters, the layout of the city reminds you of places once traveled. You recall the sight of tree-lined streets and the gentle tranquility of days gone by. Yet, as you regard the city in front of you, it appears to be little more than an empty shell. Its hollow gates
what
are open
happened?
to you, beckoning you to come forth.
Are we going to
and
meet
bring
other characters
salvation
here?
back to the town.
I carefully read every line of the letter and turn my attention to the signatures at the bottom. Who issued this commission to us?
You see a long string of unfamiliar names.
Ooh.
It would seem that many of the residents of the city issued this commission together. They sensed that things were not right within the kingdom and sent a distress signal to the outside world.
In that case, why don't we take a walk around the city and see if we can learn anything from the local residents?
Parang halos lahat ng ng story quest sa Fontaine magaganda.
Oh, good idea. We might be able to get some leads on the monsters and bad guys we're after.
Ooh.
You look up and see a tavern nearby. It appears to be open for the day.
Why
Angel
don't we go
Share.
check out that tavern? If the novels I've read are anything to go by, taverns are usually full of information.
Okay, let's go. Ooh.
As you approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about something.
Ooh. Oh, it's played by...
Greetings, friend. Lovely weather we're having today, don't you think?
It's also played by Navia. By Clorinde because she's the GM.
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right. The weather today is quite lovely. If only those monsters out there would stop causing trouble.
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer. If we keep asking questions, we might be able to get some good leads.
Oh, come now, don't be sad. Life is all about optimism. Oh, that reminds me.
Huh?
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Huh?
I don't think that's the kind of question we're supposed to ask.
Nothing turns a frown upside down like good food. How about some macarons? I could make you some.
You didn't even take cooking as one of your skill proficiencies.
That's not necessary, miss. Excuse me for saying this, but you don't really look like a chef. Besides, I'm not really a fan of sweets.
Clorinde's voice actor is getting a lot of, she's voicing a lot of these NPCs. Galing.
So you're someone who barely smiles and doesn't like sweets. You're really starting to remind me of this one friend of mine.
Navi. Hello and good evening
Did she
to...
Me?
Good evening to F2P Ronnie.
Clorinde must have broke character for a second.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Traveler, maybe you can think of something.
Okay. I'd like to do an insight check to see what's troubling her.
The results of insight checks aren't disclosed to the players, so I'll be the one consulting the fatometer.
Okay. Try to use insight. Check complete.
You recall all the lessons you've learned in your time and begin to carefully observe the woman's mannerisms.
Yes, we can review later after we do the story.
You notice that when she's quiet, she has an empty look in her eyes.
Or kapag
as if her
nag-pause
thoughts have
tayo dito
drifted
sa
to a place
story quest.
far, far away. And when she speaks, she often subconsciously reaches out to touch the ring on her left hand.
Ooh, okay.
So you noticed. That's a little embarrassing. A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently, so all the guards were dispatched to fight them.
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
She's worried about her husband.
I'm not completely sure. All I know is that my husband was dispatched to fight them 3 days ago.
3 days ago.
Do you know
Okay.
where he was sent?
It all happened so fast. When we said our goodbyes, he couldn't even tell me where they were sending him.
Oh no.
You have our thanks, friend. We'll find and defeat those monsters as soon as possible. We sincerely hope your husband will be able to return to your side soon.
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry. We'll find him. Just try to remain optimistic and wait for good news. We don't always get to choose what happens to us. But we do get to choose the little things, like what we eat and how we respond to the things life throws our way. I hope that one day, you too will recognize the power of something as small and inconsequential as a delicious
Oh no,
dessert.
is she talking to the NPC or is she talking to Clorinde?
I'll do my best. You bid farewell to the woman and continue your journey further into the city.
Okay. Ooh, Door of Resurrection activated. Wait, are we able to open our friend list? Okay, we can open the friend list. Wait, ano na nga yung username mo? Are we we're friends here in ano, 'di ba? Mga ano na to, last online 31 days ago. Ano yung username mo nga, ano, Ronnie? Or are we friends here? Let me know your UID or your username, right? Para I can, ano, I can open and check your Clorinde.
As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet.
Oh no.
A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Ooh.
Although he doesn't seem very friendly, merchants are usually a good source of information, right?
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to ask a question if I may.
That depends. How much are you willing to pay?
It's Clorinde again.
How about this much?
What do you take me for? Some lowly beggar? You can't even buy half an onion with that amount.
Surely an onion can't be that expensive, right?
What do you know? War's nearly upon us. Everything costs several times what it did before.
Whoa, what a nasty guy. Maybe we shouldn't even bother talking to him.
No.
But he still
Persuasion
might
check.
have information we need. Traveler, can you think of something?
Persuade him.
Sir, we came to this city to solve the very problem you seem to be referring to. The war you mentioned. If you happen to be well informed and know a thing or two about what's going on, we'd appreciate it if you could share that information with us. After all, the
Yes.
sooner this problem gets resolved, the easier it will be for you to do your business.
Try to persuade the gruff merchant. Yes. Success.
Well, things are basically as you said, young lady. Those monsters are camped outside the city, and they've been destroying all our trade routes. We have limited reserves within the city, so if this continues, we're all gonna be in big trouble.
Wait, you're saying no one has put a plan in place to distribute supplies or maintain order?
Oh no.
We could all starve, and those nobles in the palace wouldn't even break a sweat.
Oh
Who knows?
no.
Maybe they've been in cahoots with the monsters all along.
That is concerning.
All right. That's all the information you need, right? Off with you now. I've still got business to do.
You know, if you smiled a little more, you'd definitely get more business. And I bet that would make your life just a little bit sweeter. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to work. It's just a tip.
Is she offering advice to Clorinde? Okay. Hold on. So, let's check yung Clorinde ni Ronnie. Okay. I add friend. Add friend na natin yan. Okay. Clorinde. 2,100 attack. Finale of the Deep R1. Thundering Fury, okay. Constellation 0142. Oh! Need to level up the talents, but, you know, need to farm. But otherwise, the initial build is looking good. Let's check the artifacts. Okay, pretty good. All things considered. All are very useful stats for her. Even the EM, if you're using sa reaction, diba? Sa, tawag dyan? Aggravate. Yeah. Okay. This is actually pretty good also with the high attack. Kasi ano pa din naman to eh, 20, akala ko 30. 27, 28. Diba? Okay. Sanskrit, okay, still pretty okay. Improvable. Ito din, pwede pa. Kaya lang mahirap pala maghanap ng TF pieces. So, sana EM na lang yung isang stat, I guess. It would have been better. Crit damage, crit rate, okay. Pretty decent. 46, 164. So, this will become like 66. 164. Medyo mataas yung ER rolls. If you have like... If you have 2-piece... 2-piece attack, and then 2-piece TF, I guess, would be okay. If you have better substats there. Ang isa din nilang, ang isa din nire-recommend na set for Clorinde is 4-piece Gladiator. I personally am using the 4-piece Gladiator. So, kung meron ka, you can maybe check that out. Kaya lang kung nasanay ka na kasi dun sa cooldown reduction niya with the Thundering Fury, I guess i-strong box mo na lang. Mag-farm ka dun sa bago niyang, sa bago niyang domain, and then strong box mo na lang yung TF. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Need ba i-level up yung NA niya, madam? Hindi na kasi yung lahat ng multipliers niya galing sa skill. So, I mean, nilevel ko lang yung sa akin kasi gusto ko may damage din yung normal attack niya, you know, for overworld stuff. If you have the resources and you want to level it up, I guess. Pero, ang pinaka-importante would be the skill because the multipliers are coming from here. Even if normal attack damage yung classification nung attacks niya when you do her skill, right? And then you do the bang, 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 stab, bang, 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 stab. Pag nag-change stance ka, diba? Yung mga attacks mo doon, normal attack damage siya eh. But the multipliers are coming from the skill, so you don't necessarily have to level this up. So, okay lang na skill lang. And then, damage from her burst and yung automatic na 100% bond of life na bigay nung burst niya pagdating ng level 8. So, if you can level up to 8, 6 ba o 8? I mean, 8 is a reasonable stopping point, I guess. So, skill and burst. Tapos, if you can refine the weapon to R5. Yun. And then, sa artifacts, I guess, I mean, Thundering Fury is a good set for her. Pero yun nga, the build can be improved a lot more. So, i-strong box mo na lang para hindi sayang yung resin. Yun. So, uy, andito na yung Imaginarium Theater. Kailan ba to ilalabas? So, for reference, tingnan natin yung ano. Oh, look at our party! For reference kasi, yung talent niya, diba? Andito lang siya lahat. Ito, yung Swift Hunt. And then, yung Impale the Knight, yung dash niya, diba? Yung Surge. So, lahat ng multipliers niya nandito. Ito, wala. Wala. Ito lang siya. So, puro dito lang yung multipliers niya. Tadan, yun. Tapos ito, yung Bond of Life niya. 108 na pala to, so lagpas na. I think level 6 yata yun. Yung 100% Bond of Life. Anyways, I think level 8 is a good stopping point for her. And then, yun. Pwede mo namang pataasin pa yung attack niya kahit umabot ng 3k. Okay lang. And then, this is the 20% crit rate. So, ito yung build ko sa kanya. So, this becomes 73 with her passive. Yan. And I'm using Chadan 4-piece Gladiator. Ayun. So, thank you for having us review your Clorinde, F2P, Ronnie. Thank you for that. And now, we will continue with our tabletop gaming with Clorinde.
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Oh, how about the city square? Follow me.
Look! The gates are closed! Timmy! Where are you, Timmy? You're welcome, Ronnie. Anytime. Oh, where? Hey, you! Where's Catherine? Where is Catherine? Oh, and where's the fountain? And the crafting table! Wala lahat.
Before you lies the city's central square. You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low.
Ano lang yan, yung...
He doesn't seem to notice your approach. Still immersed in his own thoughts, he shakes his head and lets out a long sigh.
Yung build mo, Ronnie, ano lang yan? Strong box lang katapat niyan. Konting tiyaga lang. Strong box. Okay, so... who is this? Is he a
This guy
merchant?
seems promising enough.
Is he a warrior?
Maybe I can get some information out of him.
Uy.
Hello, sir. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Played by Clorinde again.
Wait, you're...
I'm...
Oh, dear goodness! You're a Marashose hunter!
You recognize us? Ah, are you one of the people who wrote the commission letter?
Yes, yes! Oh, I didn't expect you to actually come! Oh, what great news! The city is saved!
Wow.
What happened here?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives. This city used to be free of monsters. The first
Cassiodor.
Marashose hunter, Cassiodor, the Golden Hunter, he was the one who drove them back. However, monsters have once again surrounded the city. Perhaps the seal that kept them at bay has lost its power.
Oh no.
Or perhaps an evil sorcerer has been meddling in our affairs. All I know for sure is that their return has stripped the city of any chance at peace.
Are there not enough soldiers to drive them out?
It's not a question of numbers. The guards simply have no idea how to deal with them.
Oh.
Most people
It's a
my age
strange
have never even
monster?
seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. What's worse, many of us don't even know the history of the Marashose hunters anymore.
Feel na feel ni Clorinde yung acting niya, ha?
When I was a child, though,
She really likes...
my grandfather would tell me stories about how the
D&D.
Marashose hunters drove back the monsters. So, on the off chance that something might come of it, I decided to reach out to you. To be perfectly honest, I was starting to think all those stories were just tall tales. But now that I've seen you in person, I finally know that it was true.
Yay!
Well, you can rest easy, friend. The righteous and formidable Marashose hunters are on the case.
The man is touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes begin to well with tears of relief.
Oh.
Still, if we are going to hunt the monsters, we need to know where to find them.
All I know is that the area outside the city is dangerous.
Oh no!
I'm
That's
afraid
not
I can't point you
helpful.
toward a specific location. Oh, although, if you leave the capital through the main gate and follow the road, you should run into a group of guards.
I see. We'll go look for them then.
All right.
Okay.
Be careful. Oh, and one last thing. The monsters outside the city are just part of the problem. There are evil sorcerers inside the city as well.
Evil
be on your guard.
sorcerers.
They're actively working with the monsters and have corrupted the court ministers with malicious magic. Even one of our kindest ministers has turned into a boorish and unreasonable figure,
Oh
interested
no.
in nothing but enacting laws that exploit the people.
Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should try to cheer him up?
Marina could sing him a song.
Huh? Like, now? Is this really the right time?
I appreciate your kindness, brave hunters. I leave the future of this kingdom to you.
Okay. Ooh, we're going outside? We're gonna look for the guards, I guess.
If I understood correctly, there are currently 2 problems in the
Oh,
kingdom
we're
that
back.
need solving, right?
Exactly. We need to defeat the monsters outside the city and take down the evil sorcerer stirring up trouble from within.
But which problem should we tackle first?
Well, this seems like a good moment for
Ooh,
a break.
a break.
Take some time and discuss what you want to do. Let me know when you've made your decision.
I really didn't expect the people in the city to keep us at arm's length like that.
Well, Clorinde said the script took cues from the real history of Fontaine, right? Maybe the real-life Marachose hunters were also treated like that.
Ooh.
I wouldn't say it's a perfect representation of history, but there are definitely some similarities.
Sure. As long as it doesn't spoil anything in the script.
Paimon wants to know too. The hunters were super powerful, right? Were they all from a special line of supernatural beings or something?
No. All Marachose hunters
Ordinary
were ordinary
fighters.
mortal fighters. The only thing that set them apart were the special sword techniques passed down over the centuries.
Huh? So you mean anyone could become a Marachose hunter?
In theory, yes. All you would need to do is survive the rigorous training and master the
Oh.
swordsmanship techniques required to fight the monsters. Still, most people dropped out at the early stages, and others called it quits the minute they saw a monster in person.
What kind of monsters did the hunters fight exactly?
Yes.
Oh, and the evil sorcerer.
That's
the
a good
script mentions.
question.
Did they exist in real life too?
The land of Fontaine once played host to an ancient dynasty known as Remuria.
Yes.
After that dynasty fell, monsters began to appear, intent on obstructing humans from establishing a new social order. One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his power to assemble a
Oh
formidable
no, we're
army
going
of
to fight
golems.
golems.
He sought to use that force to establish himself as king.
Now, wait a second. Don't tell me that guy was the inspiration for the evil sorcerer in the script.
Well, I wasn't planning on going into anything you might be able to find out in the game. But if you want me to talk about something else, then... How about Casiodor, the Golden Hunter? Or Egeria, the ex-Hydro Archon?
Wait, but those people are all from a super long time ago.
From my master.
Huh. By
Who is your master?
You mean Miss Petronia?
Is someone you know?
Absolutely. Miss Petronia and my father were good friends.
Ooh.
Back in the day, she would often bring Clorinde over to play, but
Let's not get off topic.
Oops.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. Responding to Egeria's call, a number of warriors followed Casiodor into battle against the monsters. This group of warriors, under Casiodor's leadership, became known as the Marachose Hunters. Yet, as Fontaine entered an era of peace, their work gradually became obsolete. The Marachose Phantom, originally an association made up of hunters, eventually came to be predominantly comprised of Melusines.
I see. That explains why most of the people in the script have forgotten the hunters or think of them as nothing more than a legend.
Is that really a bad thing, though? It can get tough always being the one shouldering everyone's expectations.
Depends on who you ask, I suppose. If the name of the organization no longer commands respect, investigative work is bound to suffer.
Speaking of investigations, which problem should we tackle first? Monsters or evil sorcerer?
I vote monsters.
Monsters.
That's the main duty of the
I
hunters,
agree
right?
with
We
Farina.
can come back to the sorcerer later.
Well said, Miss Farina. Plus, if the sorcerers really are the masterminds behind this whole thing, defeating the monsters could give us some clues on their intentions as well.
What about you, partner? What do you think?
I also vote monsters.
It's decided then.
All right. After some discussion, you decide to turn around and head out of the city.
Okay. Loading. This is so nice. I like this format of quests where you get to what do you call this? You get to meet the other characters. Ooh.
Let's take
You there! Outsiders, halt!
It's Clorinde again.
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build and a determined expression in his eyes. Just one look, and you can tell he's fought in his fair share of battles. Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state, his uneven gait and the sweat dripping down his forehead make it obvious that he's been wounded and is in serious pain. I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around the city earlier, so I'll only ask this once. State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Wow.
Wow, it's been a while since someone's been this suspicious of us.
I said talk, not whisper between yourselves.
I love the accent.
Have you ever heard of the Marchese Hunters?
Marachose hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean?
Oh,
What, you
he
expect me
doesn't
to believe
believe
you're one of them?
us. I'd like to do a medicine check to see if I can help him. I'd like to do an insight check to tell what he's thinking. Wait, did I
While
succeed?
everyone is talking, you begin to carefully observe the captain's mannerisms. Every so often, you see him glance toward a particular direction, with a pained expression on his face,
Oh no.
as if an invisible thread is tying him to an unknown place. As you follow his gaze, you vaguely recall that the location he seems fixated on is known for its difficult terrain.
Wait, is that where the monsters are? Outside the forest, in the area with the difficult terrain?
The captain is taken aback by your sudden question. Still, his shock only lends credence to your theory. You're looking to fight the monsters?
Well,
Yes.
we're Marchese Hunters,
We're
after all.
strong.
You could say that's basically our job.
He shakes his head and continues to regard you with skepticism. In the end, he decides to inform you of the locations where the monsters have appeared. Those monsters aren't easy to deal with. I just hope all the guards will be able to come back to their families alive.
Okay, let's fight. Head to the depths of the forest.
Based on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
Oh. Soldiers.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their
Okay.
faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds.
Oh, we can talk to them. Okay. There, more soldiers.
A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back, they yell.
Go to the area where the monsters have appeared. No, we will not leave. We will help you. Ooh, Wolvendom. Oh, look! Complete with props.
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see broken iron swords scattered all around you, and downed trees riddled with terrifying claw marks. All the signs point to one thing. A truly devastating battle just took place here.
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters might still be around.
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes. The monsters have
Oh
emerged.
no, bakit?
They close in on you without fear. You get the impression that
Bakit
in
mga
their
rift
bloodthirsty
hounds?
eyes, you're just another meal for them to devour.
A little help here. This thing wants to eat Paimon.
Your battle round begins now.
Making a combat check. Oh dear. 9. Okay, it's higher.
Shower me with
Here comes the
finale.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Coming at ya! Hiya!
The next battle round begins now.
Terminate! Ha! Coming at ya!
Okay.
The monsters let out a terrifying
Let's
roar
go,
of anger
Farina
and resentment
and Madame
before
Crabaletta.
dissipating into thin air.
Oh, thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marachose Hunter class came with all those preset skill points. Otherwise, we would have been in some real trouble.
I never knew the fathometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict. If you get unlucky, isn't it just game over right then and there?
Huh?
It's RNG.
That's part of the fun. The uncertainty of fate is what gives these games their appeal.
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
What is that?
A suspicious lump.
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine for me to touch it, right?
As you investigate the mound, you discover that the exposed
Made of
portion
wood.
appears to be made of wood. It was previously obscured by the large form of the monsters. With the monsters gone, the small protrusion now awaits your discovery.
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
Oh, okay. What's in the treasure chest? Two prima. Tsaka anemo
With
sigil.
everyone's help, you successfully excavate the wooden chest from the ground, even without opening it. You can tell from the mora and jewels scattered around the
Mora
chest
and jewels
that it
daw.
must
Wow.
contain quite the fortune.
Makes sense. We worked hard for this. Let's open it and we can share what's inside.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't it seem like there are people out there who need this treasure more than us?
Yeah. Think about all the people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who got hurt fighting the monsters.
Wait, is that how it works? Paimon thought since we were the ones to dig it up, we could just take it for ourselves.
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game can impact the future course of the story.
Yes.
Would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove we're Marachose hunters. What if they think we procured the treasure illegally? They might get even more suspicious of us.
That's definitely something we should consider.
Persuasion check.
Maybe we can come up with an explanation in advance.
Well, if donating it could cause that much trouble, why don't we use it to buy some gear and fill up on good food? Then we'll be ready to fight even more bad guys.
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice once again. Well, it's getting late.
Oh.
Why don't we call it a day for now?
Wow, where did the time go?
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all or because the story is particularly enticing, but I feel like I could almost keep going.
Here, here.
I'm not sure I'll have enough energy for that.
Yeah, that won't work for me either. Lynette will give me an earful if I get home too late.
I understand how you
Okay.
feel, Navia, but we have to change venues for the next part of the story anyway.
Huh? Another location?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a special note for the GM at the end
Proceed
of
to
this
an
section that
indoor
says to
set.
proceed to an
Oh.
indoor set for the next part of the script.
Whoa. They really pulled out all the stops for this new script.
Well, even if we end the game for the day, we can still stay a little longer and hear Clorinde finish her story, right?
Something tells me you just want to finish the free desserts before we break for the day.
That's just a coincidence, okay? Besides, to Paimon, not finishing free food feels even worse than having to buy her own. And anyway, Paimon really does want to hear more about Clorinde's master.
Well,
It's okay not to finish it.
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern, but it's all in the past. It won't do any harm to share these things now.
Okay. Ooh.
My earliest memories are of living with Master.
Oh.
According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute. My birth parents had left me behind some time before that.
Okay.
What a heavy beginning for a life story.
Master was a fascinating individual. If inexperienced in the ways of raising children. My first ever toy was a short sword.
Oh.
Although I suppose it wasn't so much a toy as something Master removed from her waist and handed to a noisy child in need of distraction.
Oh, wait, so she handed an actual sword to a child? Isn't that dangerous?
Of course I did. I cut my palm and bled quite a lot. But Master was not concerned. She just stood there and casually lectured me about it. See, that's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me. She then crouched down next to me and said, "Give me your hand. I'll teach you to bandage this wound. After that, it's time to learn how to truly hold a blade."
Excuse me for asking this, Clorinde, but how old were you exactly when all this happened?
Probably around, 3, give or take.
What?
3? Isn't that when most kids are still struggling to hold a fork?
As I said, Master was rather inexperienced in the ways of raising children.
I'm not so sure this is a question of experience.
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh, she did bring me back a pet from Liyue once. It was a Geovishap hatchling.
Oh, but her master was traveling too. Wait. So, sino nag-aalaga kay Clorinde pag nasa ibang lugar yung master niya?
A Geovishap hatchling? For a pet? That seems even more dangerous.
What she said was this. Make sure to get along, you two. If you really can't agree on something, just settle it with a fight. Whoever loses is the real pet.
What?
And how old were you when this happened?
5.
Oh my god.
Did you win?
No, I lost.
So, you're saying you actually became the Geovishap's pet?
Yes, but only for a week. By the end of that week, I defeated it in combat, and we've shared a cordial relationship ever since.
That really doesn't sound like the kind of childhood someone should have.
Later on, I gradually understood that Master most likely didn't know any other way to raise a child. She was a Marachose hunter, but I never heard her bring up her own parents. Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6, and could hunt
What?
monsters
She was
in the
hunting
wild by
monsters
myself the year after
by the
that.
time she was 7?
Even though the
What?
training she subjected me to was strict, she always made sure to take me traveling when she had the time. We met many of her friends during those days. That was also how I met Mr. Callis and his family.
Oh, I see.
I still remember the first time we met. You were too scared to join our picnic and hid behind Ms. Petronia the whole time.
I
Picture,
still
picture,
hadn't
I
really
wanna
met many
see.
children my age at that time.
I want to see young
So I
Clorinde.
didn't know how to interact with others.
After that, though, you started coming over a lot. You loved challenging people to shooting competitions, remember?
I had a lot of fun during those days.
I enjoyed them too. Oh, do you remember that one time we went exploring around the Spina together? We overheard Papa call your master Fontaine's Protector of Justice. We tried to pretend like we never heard anything, but you nearly let it slip that one time.
Protector of Justice? Oh, wait, you mean that vigilante hero from 20 years ago? The one who was always active at night?
Yep, that would be her.
Ooh.
She often would put
Siya
on a
ang
black
Dark Knight
cloak and go
hero
out at
ng
night.
Fontaine.
I never knew where she went or what she was doing. Until, like Navia said, we overheard the truth from Mr. Callis that night.
20 years ago, huh? I still remember the guards leaving all kinds of witness reports about her on Nervalette's desk.
Ah, my apologies.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. You had nothing to do with it. Although, calling herself the Protector of Order was a bit much. Especially when she deliberately operated outside the law.
Huh? When did the Protector of Justice become the Protector of Order?
I will have order.
Oh, she had a bunch of code names. I heard she would just come up with a name on the spot whenever she was asked. Later on, she probably got sick of answering those questions and decided to stick to just two. The Protector of Justice and the Protector of Order.
That sounds like her, all right.
Okay.
I bet she forgot which of the two she'd use by the time she got back each night.
Well, she certainly sounds like a fascinating individual.
It's true. I always wanted to become like
Oh.
her. Someone powerful, independent, and with a strong sense of conviction. But
She died.
she suddenly disappeared the night I
She
turned
did
10
not
years old.
she didn't die. She disappeared.
Disappeared? What happened?
I have no idea. She didn't even leave a note. That
Oh,
night,
no.
I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house. But Master never came to pick me up.
Oh
When I
no.
returned home on my own, it was to an empty house. When she still didn't appear after a few days, I went to Mr. Callus's house to ask about her whereabouts. But he only shook his head.
Oh no.
Papa probably didn't know either. I know he sent a few people to investigate the matter in secret, but they never found any credible leads.
Don't worry, I understand. To be perfectly honest, given Master's personality and way of doing things, it all made a lot of sense. If I had to guess, I'd say she probably used it as an opportunity to force me to become independent. Just like how, when a litter of kittens reaches a certain age, the mother willingly leaves them behind.
Were you upset, Clorinde?
I
Oh.
was at first, but not anymore. I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
Well, despite
What is it,
everything,
kaya?
you still managed
Oh,
to
are we
follow
going
in
to
her
find out
footsteps and
about
become
her
the
master
greatest
in this
champion
story?
duelist in all of Fontaine?
I suspect my position would be far too by the books for her. Master always did whatever she pleased.
Who knew Clorinde had such an interesting past? I never had the chance to ask her about it before. I
Oh.
wonder if Clorinde's master were the champion duelist back then. Would that duel against Mr. Callus have gone differently? Oh
Oh.
no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorinde and Navia are probably thinking something similar. The mood just got super awkward all of a sudden.
Well, anyway. Would you look at the time? It's getting dark, so we should probably call it a
Oh,
day for real
no.
this time.
I had a great time today, Miss Clorinde. Thank you for being our GM.
Anytime.
The script was good, but I've got to say, your childhood stories were even better. Hey, you should tell us more about that fight against the Geo-Bishop sometime.
You could be right.
What does she mean, on to something? I certainly don't know any 5-year-olds who want to fight a bishop in their spare time. Guess I'll head back as well. I need to save my energy if I want to continue enjoying the story tomorrow.
You're that excited to hear about my fight with the bishop?
I was talking about the script.
Okay. Wait until morning the next day. Okay, let's wait until morning.
Let's go meet up with the group. Paimon's really looking forward to today's story.
Oh, it didn't disappear? You can even cook. What? Ang layo naman! Ooh. Enter the game venue. Oh. Okay.
Looks like everyone's here. Now, before we begin, why don't we finish where we left off yesterday?
Is that really the most important part, though, Clorinde? Heavy walls, cold railings, dim lights. This is obviously supposed to be a prison.
Yes.
I admire the work put into the set. Still, it's obvious the scriptwriter has never paid a visit to the fortress of Maripede.
Oh,
So
okay.
the set is going to be a part of the script?
Unfortunately, that is something I can neither confirm nor deny.
What?
Anyone think Clorinde's smile is starting to look kinda scary?
Well, whatever happens, we'll just have to push on. If we're worried about arousing suspicion because of our identity, why don't we give ourselves a different name, just like Clorinde's master did?
Ooh.
Yeah, it might be better to keep a low profile. As long as we're helping people, it doesn't matter who we are or what we're called.
Staring at me won't get you anywhere. Or did you want some more tea?
Oh, Paimon's good. Thanks. Why aren't you saying anything, Navia? Wait, what's that next to you?
Oh, this is the short sword Clorinde mentioned last night.
Huh. I'm surprised you managed to track it down after all this time.
Well, I made sure to take good care of it, considering the circumstances in which you gave it. Anyway, where were we? Oh, right. I was just thinking about all the potential ways for us to break out of prison. We could dig a tunnel, or try to bribe the guards.
Wait, we haven't been thrown into
We're
prison
not
yet,
yet in
have
prison.
we?
Wait, are we going to be thrown into
It's
prison?
only a matter of time. It pays to be prepared. Just like how you should always have an umbrella on hand, even when it's sunny.
Alright, Paimon's made up her mind. Let's just give the treasure away. Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's going to land us in prison somehow, Paimon will be too upset to enjoy her snacks.
Paimon's developing as a character.
So, you reached an agreement? All right then, we can continue with the story.
Oh, and we'll collect all the scattered pieces of treasure on the ground as well.
All right. You collect the treasure and make your way back to the capital with your bag of loot in hand.
Okay.
The city is still shrouded in a gloomy, oppressive atmosphere, but your spirits
back
are
in
surprisingly
Mondstadt.
high. In places where sunlight struggles to reach, you generously share your wealth with the children, the elderly, and the poor in urgent need of help. Thank you, kind. The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you as you walk away, her eyes never leaving your back until you move entirely out of sight.
Wow.
However, there's still quite a bit of Mora remaining. It appears you haven't made much progress.
She's probably trying to tell us to speed this up. We need to hurry up so we can address the sorcerer problem.
Should we go find that man again at the square? He seemed like a pretty responsible guy.
Oh, good idea.
Just as you start to make way
Oh,
to
no.
the square, intent on finding the man again, there's a voice.
What is the voice? Check complete. Oh no! Soldiers!
Please wait, distinguished guests.
What are you
Several
gonna
strange
do?
guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward to meet you and proceed to politely pay their respects.
Greetings, gentlemen. Are we being invited for afternoon tea?
Surely you jest, my lady. That would not be our place. It is His Excellency the King who requests to meet with you.
Oh!
Do you think this could be a trap?
Well, we have to investigate the court at some point, right? Meeting the king himself would be a fantastic opportunity to do that.
Yes,
I say we
correct.
go
But
for it.
yes,
If something
I
happens,
also think
we'll
it
just
could be a
turn
trap.
the whole place upside down.
That sounds a little intense.
After a quick discussion, you nod to the guards and agree to follow. Gilded tables line both sides of the hall. The space itself is adorned with all manner of expensive antiques, glass shelves, and silver candlesticks. The items appear quite ordinary in size and dimension, yet their presence somehow makes the emptiness of the hall feel even more surreal and ominous.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow, it's so luxurious.
The elderly king, clad in a magnificent robe, sits upon the deep crimson throne before you. He wears above his head a majestic crown, with a gemstone the size of a bird's egg set right at the very front. As you observe it, you see a complex pattern of light reflect
so is
off
the
its
gem
surface.
important?
They're here, your majesty. A man dressed in dark clothes, likely a minister, shields his mouth with his hands and bends down to whisper a few words to the king. After a moment, he lowers his hands and stands back up. His gaze shifts to fixate on your group, but he does not move from his place at the king's side.
The king does not appear entirely aware of his surroundings.
Yes.
The man by his side, though. We should keep a close eye on him.
And if the king is being brainwashed or something,
The
right?
king remains still and says nothing. The minister is the one who speaks. Esteemed guests, allow me to thank you for coming to our faraway kingdom. Unfortunately, His Majesty the King finds himself quite exhausted from work. I've heard tell that your group, the Marechaussee Hunters, used your exceptional ability with the sword to repel the monsters near the capital. However, seeing that I was not fortunate enough to observe
Oh
such
no,
a feat
he
with
doesn't
my
believe
own eyes,
us.
you'll forgive me for seeking to verify the truth by speaking to you myself.
Well, we've got nothing to hide. You brought us here to talk, right? So we'll just explain what happened.
Okay. So,
The golem's blades were so powerful, they could cut down trees in a single swipe. It took a lot of effort to defeat them, even for trained swordsmen like us. Well, that was enough details, right? Believe us now?
we need a persuasion check.
Your account does indeed match those
Oh,
of the
we don't.
survivors. Since you were the ones who defeated the monsters, that must mean you are also in possession of the treasure they stole?
Oh, but we gave it away.
We did take the treasure, but
How did he know about the treasure?
Yes, that's a good question.
Ah, then I must ask that you return it at once.
Oh,
belongs to
he
the
wants it
kingdom.
for himself.
Wait, but didn't you just say that our great deed deserved a reward? Shouldn't the treasure be considered a part of that?
Yes, that was indeed what I said. But you seem to have forgotten a very important distinction. Only that which is freely given by the king can
Oh.
be considered a reward.
Oh no.
Taking the rightful wealth of a kingdom without said permission, on the other hand, is a crime.
But that's completely unreasonable.
yeah, that makes no sense. If it weren't for us, the treasure would still be buried underground somewhere.
Maybe so, yet the fact remains. You tried to dispose of the treasure without reporting it to the court and without receiving permission, yes?
Ano ba yan?
What, no answer? Surely you're not insinuating that you, a group of legendary Marechaussee hunters, sought to
Oh,
take
no.
the treasure for yourselves?
Well, what about the king? Is he just gonna let this guy talk for him the whole time?
Clad in his magnificent robe, the king remains seated, with his hands resting on either side of the throne.
Oh,
His posture
he's
is
being
rigid
controlled.
and unmoving. He stares forward with an empty look in his eyes, completely unmoved by the events before him.
From the look of things, could the Prime Minister be the evil sorcerer? Or could both the king
Reasonable
and the Prime
assumptions,
Minister have
Farina.
fallen under the evil sorcerer's control?
I would like to observe the number of guards stationed in the hall.
The guards in the palace appear fully armed, their
Ooh.
expressions solemn.
Another...
Sensing the tense atmosphere in the room, they
No.
stand at the ready.
Tayo pala yun, di ba
each
tayo
with
yung
a
may
hand
perception?
placed upon the hilt of their sword, as if prepared to draw their weapons and surround you at a moment's notice.
Well, there goes my plan to turn the whole place upside down, I guess.
It appears we've been visited by nothing more than a group of ill-intentioned imposters.
No.
What a pity. Guards, take them away and throw them in the dungeons. Before I decide your fate, however, I must first determine whether you have any accomplices outside the court.
Can't we try to slip away? Or maybe start some kind of riot?
But if we try to fight the guards right now...
Don't worry. At least we figured out who's behind all this. Let's just play it by ear. If you're scared, Paimon, just hold my hand.
Aw, thanks, you guys.
You allow yourself to be led away by guards surrounding you on both sides. It's only when you begin to feel drops of water falling from the dungeon ceiling and smell the stench of death and decay all
Where
around
are
you
we?
that you finally realize you've stepped into a completely different world. Stay here and don't try anything funny. The guards lock the cell door and leave without looking back.
Oh no.
Wait, sir!
Your voice echoes through the dark hall.
No! What should we do now?
Carve out a new path of fate with our own two hands, of course. I draw my weapon.
You reach toward your waist, but find nothing there.
Oh no.
You now recall that your weapons were confiscated before the guards locked you in the cell. The bag of treasure along with them.
What about that knife I hid in my boot?
When did you hide it in there?
When I was thinking about digging a tunnel.
Rejected. You failed to inform the GM of this course of action.
Oh no.
Moreover, the guards would have conducted a thorough search before throwing you in prison.
And the keys to the cell aren't anywhere to be seen?
Oh no, sayang
Correct.
yung knife.
You don't even feel a lock hole on the cell door.
Oh, it's magic.
Well, there goes all our plans.
Indeed.
Huh? Why are you the one saying indeed?
Because that statement holds true for me as well. This is where the script ends.
Oh.
What? But that's a terrible ending!
Generally speaking,
Oh,
this
are we
should be
going
the point
to
where
like
the scriptwriter gives the players some kind of hint,
will
or
Clorinde
gives
GM
the GM
her
some
way
kind of
out
code
of this?
for how to move forward.
I mean, maybe they just really wanted us to be immersed in the feeling of being in prison?
That is a possibility.
If only there were desserts and tea in real prison.
Oh, before I forget, Navia, the short sword you had with you earlier, I took a closer look, and the craftsmanship doesn't appear to resemble anything from this era. If I remember correctly, that style was last in vogue several hundred years ago.
Wait, Clorinde said that sword used to belong to her master, right? Does that mean her master has been alive that long?
I doubt it. The way she went about things often made her seem childish more than anything.
Hang on. A precious heirloom passed down to you by your master. And you gave it to me just like that?
Oh.
You weren't worried I might lose it?
It means she trusts you.
Master left many things to me when she disappeared. There was the sword, an old key, and a good amount of junk she probably just didn't want to take with her. I gave you the sword back then, because I didn't want our friendship to end.
Oh.
Wait, when did this happen exactly?
After the duel. Between Mr. Callis and myself.
Oh, damn.
Before that, Clorinde would have meals with us and even stay over at the Spina some days. After the duel, though, there was a period of time where we simply didn't know how to face each other.
Oh. Oh.
We were
Oh.
both sad and conflicted.
Oh no.
And totally overthinking everything as a result. Whenever I looked at this sword, I couldn't help but wonder if Miss Petronia had never introduced us to each other at that picnic. Maybe part of the sadness I was feeling could have been avoided. Back then, it felt like I hadn't just lost a father, but a close friend as well.
No one can change the past. The most important thing is that you two found your way back to each other and can enjoy things like this together.
Yep, you're right.
I'm sorry, you two. I didn't mean to bring up any sad memories.
Think nothing of it. No one here is at fault.
Ooh. What happened? Oh, there's a note. Oh, is this the next part of the story? Probably.
Ah, looks like the next part of our script is here.
Okay.
Perfect timing. From Clarenne's face, Paimon really can't tell if it's good news or bad news.
It speaks to her professionalism as a senior GM.
Water continues to drip from the ceiling. In this lightless dungeon, you lack a reliable way to tell how much time has passed. Eventually, you get used to the unpleasant odor of straw, mold, and rust. Suddenly, you hear footsteps outside the door.
Heads up, everyone. Someone's coming.
Gather close, everyone, and keep your voice down.
Who is this? It's a different voice. It's not Clorinde.
Who are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons, but my true identity is the same as your own. I'm also a Marechaussee hunter. Shh. I've already sent away the other guards, but if we make too much noise...
I understand, but how can we be sure we can trust you?
The king has issued a formal decree. In light of the irrefutable proof of your crime,
Oh
you're
no.
to be executed before tomorrow's sunrise. If you want to escape, it has to be now.
Executed? We barely did anything!
Monsters appearing at the same location as the treasure. Could this entire thing have been a trap?
Ooh, good observation, Linny.
There will be time for speculation once we're out of here. As for my identity, I have no way to prove that to you just yet.
Okay.
Infiltrating the capital was difficult, and finding a chance to speak with you has taken a lot out of me. I could go on, but I think we can all agree that now is not the time for details.
Well, it doesn't look like we have any other choice.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere, sir?
Don't worry, I brought them with me. They're just behind the door. Still, these weapons alone won't be enough to defeat the true enemy behind the scenes.
Oh.
His faction is too powerful. The guards are all under his control, and he's even stationed a number of golems in various rooms throughout the palace.
Golems.
To defeat him, you must find a secret vault. It is said that
Secret
within
vault.
that vault, the Marechaussee hunters of the past left behind a treasure with the power to defeat the sorcerer.
You're not coming with us?
No, I'll remain in the dungeons to deal with the guards. As long as my identity is not revealed, I'll be able to aid you when the final battle comes.
In that case,
Who is
please
this?
stay safe.
Thank you for your concern. I will do my utmost. As for the location of the vault, here, this map should lead you there.
Oh. Ooh. Okay. So we're gonna go there.
Got it.
All right, once I open the door, remember to stick close and refrain from making any noise. You now have the chance to restore the honor and legacy of the Marechaussee hunters. And be sure to exercise caution.
With the help
Okay.
of the guard, you successfully escape the dungeons. Your sense of despair and anxiety both seem to fade as you continue your quest.
Okay. Where are we going now?
Wait, we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison. Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
Wait, can we go back? I know we can't go back inside anymore. No.
Stabilize!
There is no escape.
Everyone hold hands.
Gather!
Okay, wait. So where's the... Ito ba yun? Oh. It's not. Do we have element... Do we need elemental sight? But this is the only logical place to, like... Over the curve of the... Oh, somewhere there. Oh, here! Oh, here! Is it? Okay.
This should be the place,
This bit of rock certainly looks suspicious.
Well, I'd say an investigation's in order then.
Kaboom!
Wow, you really meant that.
Yes, kaboom! Literally.
Before you lies a serene stretch of open water.
Well, guess this means it's time for a swim.
Okay. Go further in. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Clorinde.
Oh, what's the matter?
It's nothing. As you step into the cave, you find yourself in an eerily quiet space.
Uh-huh. Buried in honor. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna need hydro.
Wow, this must be where the treasure is hidden.
But this door is blocking our way in. Huh. It almost looks like it's been here for quite some time.
Huh. What have we got down here? A kind of mechanism connected to the door?
A pattern on a stone door. That's something Master mentioned before.
Oh! This is probably not part of the real story anymore, right?
Something
Or
wrong,
this is the
Clorinde?
real story and it was set up by Clorinde's
After
master?
a long, difficult journey, you finally arrive at the location indicated by your map. Your surroundings are exceedingly quiet and serene, as if the secret that slumbers here has never once been disturbed.
That description makes Paimon feel kinda bad for disturbing this place.
We're doing this for the sake of the people, to free them from the evil sorcerer. I say it's time for this treasure to once again see the light of day.
Oh. Man.
Linny's right. We need to keep going. The next part of the story requires us to solve the puzzle, right?
Yes, that should be fine.
Huh.
Something feels off about all this.
Oh no. Okay. Wait for your companions to progress. Wait, I already fixed it. What are you guys looking for?
I found something!
You know you didn't. It's here.
Found something here too.
No. I found everything. Fine. Everything is here. Activate the mechanism to solve the puzzle. Oh, ayan na. Oh, they're lining up. Okay.
It worked!
Something just appeared. Some kind of new mechanism, maybe?
By solving the puzzles, you prove yourselves worthy of inheriting the secrets of the past.
Oh, wait, can we go back to this place? Just like the Temple of Silence, yung kay Sethos? Kay
At the
Sino,
end of each
diba?
puzzle, you're rewarded with
With?
a key.
A key.
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
Huh? This is one of the Marechaussee Hunter keys that are passed down from generation to generation. It is said that 4 keys in total are required to form the final, complete key.
Huh? What's wrong?
You hear a few strange noises.
Oh no, the fires
Suddenly,
went out.
all the torches in the ruin go out at once.
Huh? What's going on? Did we fall into another trap?
For the sake of immersion, please close your eyes, everyone. Without the torches, the space is now completely dark,
Oh,
and you cannot see anything.
okay.
But Paimon can still see a little bit over here.
Don't break other
Oh, right. Sorry.
Suddenly, you hear the sound of footsteps pierce through the darkness.
Oh, what is
There's
this?
someone else here? Oh, this is so unsettling. I can't see anything.
I've been discovered then.
Wait, that voice, it's...
Oh
You
no!
recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place. It appears he now
Oh,
covets
no.
the treasure for himself.
Oh, so this is just part of the script. Then I can probably relax. Well, if we can't see anything, that means we can't fight to the fullest of our abilities. Should we retreat for now?
Judging by the way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marechaussee
But this isn't part of
hunter.
the script.
But this isn't part of the script.
Retreat?
Ah!
That's not the hunter way. If it's dark for us, then it's dark for him. We choose to fight.
Grabe si Navia, ang aggressive niyang D&D player.
Your choice is noted. Please keep your eyes closed until I tell you the torches have been relit. This battle will be in the dark.
You got it.
Well then, let us begin.
Oh, Clorinde will be fighting the guard for us. I see. Yeah.
Into the shadows.
I'd like to try to hit him with my sword.
Your strike is successful.
Is he still standing?
Ha!
Is it over? Can we open our eyes now?
The enemy is strong and relentless, but the battle is nearing its end. The torches have not been relit.
What about now?
Final strike. Ha!
Oh, that's so cool! Oh my god! Clorinde is so cool!
Oh, well, did we get him?
Why isn't she answering?
Clorinde?
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear. In an impressive display of courage, the 4 of you successfully defeat the uninvited guest. That look in his eyes. It's like he became an entirely different person
Oh
as soon
no,
as
who
I
is
defeated him.
this?
Huh? Mr. Florian? Oh, wait. We're supposed to be role-playing. I should stay
Oh
in
no,
character.
Florian devised this story to get to the treasure.
Speak your name, guard. Why did you lead us here just to betray us? Is this treasure really more important to you than bringing peace to the kingdom?
What kingdom? What peace? Those were nothing but lies. I, Florian, am a true Marechaussee hunter.
Oh, he's
descended from
looking for
hunters
the
of ages
Marechaussee
past.
treasure something something.
So he's also using his real name. Or, wait, was that the name of his character from the very beginning?
Then I'm even more confused. If you truly are a Marechaussee hunter, shouldn't you want to help us just like you said before?
What do you know? In this day and age, there's no glory to be had as a Marechaussee hunter.
Oh, he's not acting anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
My skills were passed down to me by my father. We lived a life of obscurity in the remote wilderness. And what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain. In a world that forgot all about him. When he died, not a single person came to mourn his passing. The Marechaussee hunters were the ones who saved this city. We're heroes. We deserved more recognition and respect than this.
Is he talking about how no one in the capital seems to remember the hunters and their legacy? I didn't expect
No,
the
he's
script to
not
contain this
playing
level
the,
of social
the
criticism.
game.
So that's why you want to take the treasure for yourself? You feel like you're owed fame and wealth?
Oh.
If you already knew where the treasure was located, why didn't you just come down here and take it?
Because I still needed the final key.
Only a true Marechaussee hunter is capable of passing through this final door. As someone who sought to hurt others for his own gain, Florian lost that right long ago.
Okay,
It's your
but
own dang fault,
what is
Florian.
this treasure anyway?
You're sure?
We've been talking about it for so long. Of course we want to see what's inside.
And we've already defeated Florian, right? So he won't try to take it from us anymore.
Pesky brats.
Watch yourself.
Then let's open the door together.
Watch yourself.
All right. Your choice of action is confirmed.
Okay. So we're gonna open it. What's behind that door? She takes out her own key and joins it with the others to form the final required shape. Okay. Oh.
Before you, the door to the treasure, sealed and undisturbed for more than 100
So what's
years,
inside?
finally swings open. You hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as
Is
it
this
rotates
what,
for the
ano?
first time after years of
Clorinde's
disuse.
master was also
Almost like a
looking for-
sleeping
Oh.
giant, letting out an extended yawn. You
Can we go back here later?
Let's go in. Paimon wants to see what's inside.
Ooh, me too!
Ugh, uncovering hidden treasure is the most exciting part of adventuring. What do we have here? Uh-huh.
Wait, can we go back here like the Temple of
A
Silence?
stone tablet? And some shabby weapons?
Oh, wait. No, are these the weapons of Marechaussee hunters of the past?
You call this a treasure vault? Looks more like an abandoned warehouse.
Maybe the troop ran out of budget at the end?
They provided a super immersive experience at the beginning, only to drop the ball at the most
Oh,
important
it's a
point.
monument.
They could have at least filled
Look,
this place with
there's the
cardboard
hat.
Mora or something.
There's the hat. See?
Wait, I get it now. Paimon, this is the real Marechaussee hunter treasure.
This is it? The Marechaussee hunter treasure is just a stone slab and some broken swords? I can't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Oh no, oh my god. What's
Ooh, are you
happening?
okay?
Wait. What
the
is-
Marechaussee hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. He needs to leave the room for a moment to collect himself. One of you seems to understand the significance of the treasure already. If the rest of you wish to follow suit, you may remain here in the meantime and explore your surroundings.
Okay, so we can explore. Okay. Oh. Talk to Florian at the distance. No, wait. Paimon, what do they have to say? Linny.
Walter.
Walter.
What is the treasure supposed to be?
The old and broken weapons.
The old and broken weapons.
Ah, the names on the tablet.
Okay, the names on the tablet. Observe. A stone tablet stands there quietly. A few people's names and deeds have been inscribed. Oh. Oh.
Loaded.
Wait, what? Don't tell me she's using noble. She's using noblesse. Of course she is.
So, how are you doing? Feeling any better?
What just happened?
Do you remember how you got here?
I remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to... The explosives in the cave!
You mean these?
Huh? How did you...
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped into this cave, so I kept an eye out.
So the
Oh.
strongest champion duelist in all of Fontaine saved the day once again. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
I deserve some answers, don't you think? Tell me why you wanted to lure me here. Everything you said earlier sounded like the truth.
Uh-huh. Dramatic enough.
Luckily, your monologue was dramatic enough to convince my friends you were just role-playing.
I don't know. I just always felt like there was something in my heart that didn't belong
Were you
to me.
possessed?
Something agitated and angry. The feelings about my father and the other Marchose
Or
hunters
he was
are
just
real.
so
It
angry.
just wasn't fair. I was angry, bitter that no one remembered them. I don't know when it started, but at some point, my anger came to completely consume me.
Oh, so he made
At
up
that
the
point,
story for
I
it.
remembered the legend my father
The
used to tell me.
tabletop.
The one about the treasure.
But if the treasure was all you cared about, why plant all those explosives?
I can't remember.
Ooh, what
My head
voice?
is a mess. It felt like
The
there was
sorcerer's
this voice telling me to eliminate the hunters, but now...
From your description, I suspect you were dealing with a devorator.
Oh, what is that?
Devorator?
Oh, your master... your father, I mean, never talked about it? It was a kind of monster that was active several centuries ago.
No, I've heard of it. I'm just not sure why you suddenly... Wait, it can't be. The seal!
The seal?
My family has served as Marachose hunters for
Oh.
many generations. But the title and swordsmanship weren't the only things passed down over our line. There was a seal as well.
What
My
is
father
this?
instructed me to always watch over that seal and maintain it regularly. He said it had been passed down over a truly ancient age, and protecting it was our clan's most important duty. But I neglected that duty after he died.
The devorator would be a formidable adversary
Huh.
for any mortal being. If you lacked the power to completely destroy it, you could easily fall prey to its
Okay.
influence and corruption. In light of this, some Marachose
Seal the
hunters chose to
devorator,
seal the devorator away, in the hopes that a permanent solution would come with the passage of time.
I heard it has the power to amplify the obsessions and
Oh.
desires in people's hearts, to the point where
So
they
he was a
overtake you
victim of the
entirely.
devorator.
And yet, you were able to retrieve 3 of the 4 keys. If I remember correctly, each was entrusted to a respected
Ooh.
and capable hunter.
One of them belonged to my father. The second I stole from a different hunter. And the third was one that I snatched while the person was on the way home from the tavern.
Oh.
I know just how strong you are. It's as clear as day to everyone in Fontaine.
Ah, so he
I
knew he
observed
can't
you from
defeat
dusk to dawn. I could
Clorinde.
never find any opportunity to sneak up on you.
So he made up the
I never even saw you
story.
drink a single glass of liquor. The only way I could think to obtain that last key was to lure
Okay.
you here using your hobby, and then... Oh, I get it now. That monster, it wanted to bury you here alongside the treasure.
Oh.
I won't comment on anything else, but the script was good.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into it. The stories my father used to tell me, about the glory of the heroic Marashose hunters, and how they came to be forgotten.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud to be a hunter. You're still holding onto that part of yourself.
I have done so many despicable things.
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer in your story.
Oh.
Isn't he the true antagonist? The one who sought nothing but his own gain, and used the people as pawns to attain it?
But I've already tainted my sword. I no longer have any right to...
Wake up, Florian. Remember how you introduced yourself earlier. Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or to be loved and acknowledged by the people?
Oh.
You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect those you serve. There's nothing special about a blade.
Man.
It's the intentions
so
of the wielder
nice.
that matter above all else. Do you still not understand? Even after seeing the treasure for yourself? The contents of that room, they represent the true legacy the hunters left behind.
You're right. I am a Marashose hunter.
I wouldn't be so quick to push aside the need for redemption.
I know. That's a charge I won't bother to defend myself against.
Good. Then, come with me. And help me see the script through to the end.
Huh? See the script through to the end?
Never finished it, huh?
No,
Let's
I mean,
improvise.
I wrote the script with the sole purpose of luring you all here.
Then we'll just have to keep writing it. The evil sorcerer still needs to be defeated.
You mean the Devorator?
Is that really so hard? You've already written most of it.
You aren't afraid your party will fall into danger?
I know what my friends are capable of, and they're all quite skilled.
Then, are you going to tell them the truth about all this?
I don't intend to spoil the fun.
Oh, okay. We can probably come back here because there are crystal flies that we can collect.
They're back!
That took a while.
Ahem! My fellow Marashose hunters, please forgive me, for I have sinned.
Tone it down.
Sorry. After crossing swords with you and witnessing your courage in battle, I've rediscovered my true self and regained my pride as a Marashose hunter.
Oh, do I smell a redemption arc?
Farina loves the intrigue.
I confess, I was brainwashed by the evil sorcerer. He asked me to lure you here so he could bury you in this cave.
That little... Wait, you're saying all of that wasn't you, but the evil sorcerer?
That's right. He's adept at manipulating the hearts and minds of the people. I fell under his influence because I did not possess a strong enough sense of will.
Oh.
And how are you going to prove that you're a changed man?
To be perfectly honest, I only came to my senses after seeing the treasure. It reminded me of my father's past teachings. The treasure was
The names of all the Marashose hunters from ages past and their weapons?
Wait, you already know?
Of course. Don't underestimate a veteran role player's exploration skills. Oh, wait, I mean Marashose hunter Navia's exploration skills.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone tablet.
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people. For example, this
Este!
Marashose hunter called Est. She inherited the responsibilities of the Golden Hunter and passed judgment on many people. But in private, she had a very easygoing personality.
So, she was just like you.
Oh, you really think so?
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I also have a few things in common with this Walter. Working as an executioner, he supposedly used a countless number of tricks to confound his enemies in battle.
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments.
Because they chose to be. To hunt monsters that only appear in the shadows, you must also operate in the dark.
Then this stone tablet must have been left behind by their companions.
That's right.
Yes.
Few Marashose hunters ever revealed their identity to the public. They always
Oh.
protected the city from the shadows. The only time they spoke of their accomplishments would be at night, when they gathered with their fellow hunters in front of the bonfire to share stories of the monsters slain by their hand.
Oh.
So, this tablet was created not so that the hunters would be remembered by the people, but so that they would be remembered by each other.
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
You regard the stone tablet in solemn silence.
Oh.
The names of your comrades etched onto its surface serve as a reminder that you are never truly alone. The tablet proves that, although a hunter walks a shrouded path, it is not a solitary one. Their legacies shall continue to be passed down from generation to generation, as
Oh.
everlasting as the stone onto which their names are carved.
Father, you once told me that I should seek out the treasure if I ever became lost.
I've decided to... I'd like to do an inside check on him.
Thank you, my friend. You are very kind. I implore you, everyone, please give me a chance to make up for all I've done. Allow me to fight alongside you and defeat the evil sorcerer that threatens the peace and prosperity of everyone in this kingdom.
Well, sounds good to me too. Everyone.
I have no objections, but Mr. Florian, do you even know how to defeat the evil sorcerer?
Ooh, good question.
When he took over my mind, I gained some insight into his thoughts.
Huh? He's afraid of the treasure?
What if the secret's hidden inside these weapons? GM, permission to investigate.
Ooh. 10. Oh, 14. Ang taas ng mga rolls ni Navia.
At first glance, the weapons appear absolutely ordinary.
Ooh.
But as you observe them, you notice a faint energy emanating from within. These blades have slain countless monsters. Though it's been a long time since they were used in battle, their edges remain sharp, as if they're simply waiting for the next worthy hunter to carry on their legacy.
So basically, take these with us, right?
Oh, look, there are bows for Linny.
I'll take this weapon, since it used to belong to Est. Maybe it'll find comfort in being held by someone who appreciates the arts.
Ah, good idea. I'll take Mr. Walter's bow then, from one archer magician to another.
Paimon's gonna pick a cool weapon too!
What's your weapon, Paimon? Walang gunbrella dito, Navia.
As
Paano
you
yan?
grip your weapons, you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing through your being. It's a feeling of courage, determination, a silent vow passed down from generation to generation.
Oh.
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the evil sorcerer?
I was able to see his surroundings when our minds were connected. I believe he's currently hiding out at the church in the kingdom. We must be extremely careful. He's spent so long living among monsters that he's now taken the form of one.
Then why don't we explore some more and try to find some higher level gear?
Oh, no. We have to strike now. He was greatly weakened when I managed to
Okay.
break out of his control. If we let him rest,
Let's
he might have
go.
time to escape.
I agree with Mr. Florian. We've got to act while we have the advantage. Don't forget, the people of the capital are counting on us.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point in waiting.
Yes, that's what's called...
Taking the initiative.
Yes.
Alright, you've persuaded Paimon.
Mr. Florian, please lead the way.
Of course. Follow me.
Okay, let's go. Wait,
We
let's
had
try to
set
come
up
back.
so many scenes today, and now he has to join in for this last part.
Finally, you decide to slay the evil sorcerer and bring peace back to
Wait,
the
are we
kingdom
going to
once
fight
and for all.
the evil sorcerer or not anymore?
As you walk away, you feel the gaze of the stone tablet at your back, as if all the hunters of the past are
Oh.
wishing you success in the battle ahead.
Can we go back here? We can probably go back here. Go to the church in the capital. Can we teleport away? Wait. Let's see if we can teleport away. And then go back. Wait lang ah. Because that seems like an important place. Oh, it's still here! Okay, cool. Okay, so we can go back. Okay. I guess this is some kind of, ano nga. This is treated like the, Kasi, oh, may crystal flies. Anyway. Oh, we can talk to the swords. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Ooh. So we're gonna fight.
Finally, you arrive at the church Florian described. As you approach, an ominous aura surrounds you. You get the sense that your enemy is close at hand.
How strange. This uneasy feeling seems so real.
Now,
Because
it is time
it
for
is
the
real.
final battle.
Let's go.
Florian, wait.
What's wrong?
I think you should wait outside. You've already been corrupted by the Devorator once. I
Oh.
don't think it's a good idea for you to be this close.
That's exactly why I have to go.
You mean...
Yes. I intend to lure it into my body.
Oh.
That's too risky. If things
Wait,
get
no,
out of hand,
you
I
might
might have to kill you.
die.
Do you understand how dangerous this is?
I understand, but the Devorator will have a hard time passing up a chance to enter a body it knows how to control.
Okay.
You're not like me, Miss Clorinde. You're a just and powerful Marechaussee hunter. This is something that I have to do.
Oh no.
Consider it a duel to restore my honor.
I understand. Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request for a duel, and extend to you my most sincere regards.
Oh.
Thank you.
The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again tremble under the blade of the Marechaussee hunters.
Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Let's go fight. Enter the quote-unquote church. Before that, let's pick up some rainbow roses. Okay, okay. That's enough. Tapos na akong mag-level up kay Arlecchino. Oh, cutscene. Oh, look at the smoke effects though. That's so cool. Oh no, he got possessed. Oh, shoot.
So lifelike.
Oh. so cool! Dull Blade, let's go! Gunbrella, let's go! Oh shoot! Oh no, it's angry.
Why is nothing working?
This foe is not invincible. You hold the treasure. The power to defeat it in your own 2 hands.
The treasure? You mean... The names. It's the Marechaussee Hunters' names.
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved until the very end.
Hunters fight not for fame, but to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Walter the Marechaussee Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters. I call for aid!
Oh, that's so cool!
Est, the Marechaussee Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will, judge of the Shadow Hunters. Answer my call!
Oh, that's so cool!
Petronia, protector of justice and order, the hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know.
Oh dear, so cool!
Lend us your strength.
Oh wait. Where is Petronia? Oh, oh!
We have come to answer your summons.
Oh, this is so amazing. Oh, shoot, that is so cool. Oh no, but what happened to Florian?
And so, the monsters were eradicated, and the sorcerer was defeated. Peace soon returned to the capital. Some remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom, but others simply continued their lives none the wiser. Such is the story of the Marechaussee Hunters. They will always protect the city and those within it, even should all memory of their accomplishments be forgotten
Oh no, si
by the very
Florian.
people they serve.
I am assuming we've finally reached the end of the script.
Yes, you've reached one of the better endings.
It's a pretty
Yay.
solid story overall. I thought it was just an ordinary adventure at first, but the further we got into it, the more impressed I became with the production and the plot. That final battle especially. All the effects were super realistic.
Oh, right. Yeah, totally.
Ah, that's a really good point. I never expected the weapons we picked up from that vault would have that kind of effect.
Yeah, mine nearly scared the daylights out of me when it started glowing. I took a good look at it after we got out, but I don't think it ever lit up again. Oh, we should probably give these props back, right? I'll just leave mine here.
Did you have a good time?
Of course. Let me know if
Ah.
another script like this
Yay,
comes around.
Farina loved it.
Sure, no problem.
Then I'll head back for now. I think I need some time to fully digest everything that just happened. Once Mr. Florian is awake, please pass on my regards to him. He must be extremely exhausted to have passed out cold like that.
You're right. He's had a lot to deal with.
Well, see you all some other time. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo. She's so happy.
Okay, so, can I ask now?
I think it should be fine, yeah.
What in the world was going on back there?
So you saw through all of that?
Okay.
That time in the cave when you told us to close our eyes, it'd be weirder if we didn't notice anything.
I was dying of curiosity the entire time. I mean, you did a pretty bang-up job of pretending nothing had gone wrong. Farina actually...
Guess none of us wanted to be the one to break the illusion.
What are you all talking about?
I was just playing along too.
Oh, wait. Don't tell me Paimon never... Oh, this is all my fault. It's not too late to cover your ears. Here, Paimon, I'll do it for you.
A bit late for that, don't you think?
You're saying everything that happened back there wasn't actually part of the script?
Yes.
It's probably more accurate to say this was never a real scripted story to begin with.
What?
What?
So loud. My head.
Hey, you! Get up right now and explain yourself!
Oh no, Paimon is angry.
No shaking, please! Oh, my head.
Did Paimon just hear that right? You guys made up that whole last part on the spot?
Yes, which means Clorinde is really an expert GM.
It's not nice to lie to people, but Paimon's got to admit that was a really good story, Florian. Oh, and nice improvisation, Clorinde!
Yeah, it was like watching a magician improvise a spectacular magic trick after forgetting an important prop.
If Paimon knew something was wrong with that vault, she would have floated straight in the opposite direction.
Everything was under control.
As if you've ever described a situation as being out of control. I'm pretty sure any situation you consider to be easy to handle would scare a reasonable person half to death.
Guess I'm just used to it.
You must run into a lot of unexpected situations then. That explains why you're so good at coming up with things on the spot.
As for you, Florian,
I know there's no excuse for what I did. I'll turn myself into the guards at once, confess my crimes, and accept any punishment that comes my way.
I would say you've already suffered more than enough.
Oh.
What?
You may have been blinded by fame and fortune in the beginning, but your actions during the final battle had proven you to be a true Marechaussee hunter. You'll be far more used to the city above ground than below.
But...
Of course, you'll still need to take the keys and pay a personal visit to the 2 hunters you wronged.
yes, of course.
As far as I'm concerned, though, your showing in the duel was enough to prove your honor.
Then I'll do exactly as you said. I'll go return those 2 keys right now. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll do my best to prove myself worthy of the second chance you've given me. Until we meet again, everyone.
Okay. Bye, Florian. So where is Petronia? What happened to her?
Speaking of Marechaussee hunters, what should we do about the treasure in that cave?
Leave it be.
Are you sure? We could show it to people, make it so that the hunters are remembered.
No. Every name on that tablet made the same choice. I am no exception. My identity as a Marechaussee hunter is not something I need people to remember. I wish only to be recognized as a champion duelist. Nothing more.
That's certainly very different from the path of a magician.
Wait, Paimon just remembered something. If there were no special effects involved, why did our weapons begin to glow during the battle?
Because it was true.
That's because the Marechaussee hunters of ages past would often imbue their weapons with special enchantments to suppress the monsters.
Oh, so that's why they had an effect on that guy near the end.
Well, I'm sure the summons were a part of it too.
Oh? How so?
This particular devorator probably hailed from the same era as the hunters we saw in the room. The names you recited all belonged to the bravest hunters. Countless monsters fell to their blades. That's likely why the devorator visibly reacted when you said them out loud.
Maybe Petronia tried to confront the devorator alone?
So the names held the power all along.
Navia, everything you said during your summon.
Huh? Oh, I meant what I said. I mean, it was true to my character, so yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Navia.
glad you heard it. Just don't make me repeat myself. It's embarrassing.
I really appreciated those words.
Oh. that's cute.
All right. Don't get all sentimental on me. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore.
She ran off!
I should probably head back as well. This story was truly incredible. I might have to spend the whole night telling my siblings all about it. Goodbye.
Bye!
Traveler, should your name and deeds be forgotten, what do you think the significance of your journey will be?
I suppose the significance
We're
would be the
speaking
journey
again!
itself and the world we helped create. There's still value in the time I shared with everyone here, in the things we were able to accomplish, even if no one remembers them.
Oh.
A great answer. I'll remember it.
Dumadami yung speaking lines natin, as the traveler.
Me? The Marachose hunter says nothing in response to that question. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence. An unspoken vow left to echo through the night. The path she walks needs no explanation.
Oh. Silent Night. Complete. Ooh, album. Wait, let's see that. Do we get like character portraits? Read. Oh, look! We have character cards. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay, wait. Let's go back to the thing. To the place, right? If it's... Tapos na yung story quest eh. So... Where is that again? Oh, here. So, is this like the, the Temple of Silence? After Sino story quest, right? Where it didn't disappear, diba? You can still enter the Temple of Silence.
Per your wishes.
Ano to? Ah, yung flower. Oh, it's still here. It's still here? Oh, it's still here! Yay! Okay. Pull your wishes, ngek. Para sa weapon. Hindi na, naka R5 na yung ano ko. Ay, walang treasure chest. Naghanap pa eh, no? Oh, ooh, there's an arrow. What's this? Tidy up. Oh, we play some flowers. Oh! Oh, that's so sweet. Oh! That's nice. We paid our respects. That's the rainbow rose and the lumideuse bell in the reef. Oh. That's so nice. Alright, and because of that, we have completed our daily commissions. Okay, wait lang. Let's collect our rewards. Yay!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing.
Okay, so basically, doing quests, diba, it permanently alters your world. Yay! Ah, oh no, hindi pa ako nakakapag-weekly boss. Sabagay, Tuesday pa lang naman. So,
There'll be an extra fee for that.
we still have time. Andito ba si Nano kanina? Dito ba sila? Sa simula. Anyways, so that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again next time. For now, enjoy the holiday pala sa mga naka-holiday bukas. Yan. Thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate your support. For now, though, I'm going to say goodbye and good night. See you again next time, guys. Bye!